goes. Okay. Today we are
So-
podcasting as the girl failures. And we will be discussing topics. Specifically, I have a lot of things for us to discuss around scuffed relationships or fucked up relationships. But I have some just random
Ooh.
tidbits in here to have our opinions on. Mm-hmm.
I also have a couple of random opinions, very interesting opinions.
Based on things, not
Very
just your
valid.
not just your random opinions.
Girl, oh no, not your
Mm.
opinions.
Let's be honest,
Luca's
my
opinions
opinions
are
are very important.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll grab the first one here to get us going.
Okay.
And you don't have to say anything about your own, like,
Okay.
experiences on this, but we'll start off as, like, a simple. This one isn't, a relationship, but is it justified? And I'll bring it up on stream, but I'll send it to you guys too, so you can either read it or show your stream, so they know what the hell you're talking about. But this is just to get you started on a slow rant.
Okay.
A slow burn rant. Like that one.
Downloading. I'm downloading the images to show them on my stream.
Okay, let me also bring this around.
Okay. Oh, I know this one. This one has gone viral so many times.
Yeah. Cut this.
I'm curious where Del wants to go with this.
Okay, no, well, this one is just to get you feeling fine with your opinion of.
Girl.
Do you think it's like? So this is the.
Hold up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cover my face while I read these because there's no other spot on the screen. Guys, sorry. I just finished beating someone up and I hate myself for it. But he kicked my cat. I just had a roommate come to my house drunk, trying to start a fight with me. When I didn't reciprocate, he kicked my 6-week-old kitten. I proceeded to beat his ass for 30 minutes. I feel very ashamed, but I love my cat.
Bro, I mean,
look, I would have done it for less. I'll just say this.
I mean, fucker deserves death. What the hell? It's just a little kitty.
Like, I've had people that like say shit about my cats just in general, and I already want to beat them up. So like,
yeah,
I would agree on it no matter what.
Look at how tiny and baby the cat is.
He's a baby. Yeah, exactly. I think he's justified. Kick an animal, you're gonna get kicked yourself.
You know, 100%. This is hella justified. Like,
yeah.
Bro, if honestly, I don't even think they did enough.
They didn't do enough.
They didn't fucking do enough. Like, man, you have no sympathy for like babies.
Now that I think about it, I think I'm the only person here with a pet. I just realized that.
Less bitchless, yeah.
No, Del has a pet.
It's Miwa, isn't it?
Miwa's about to say
Hi, Diego.
Wow.
Oh man.
My favorite.
Del, please call me when you're a good girl.
Hmm?
Call me when you're a good girl, please.
No.
Yeah, no, this is like some weird thing for Luca.
I just ship it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like some weird thing for her, man.
Yeah, must be this gay for Luca to approve.
I literally shipped the two of them and I put as the villain. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm an officer of the law. No one is a good
She
girl.
really is, though.
You're the law of cringe.
They kick the poor kid.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified. I might accidentally dox myself.
You can't see my wifeys. Miwa to my right, Luca to my left.
Exactly.
How would you get yourself doxed, Miwa?
Oh, because I'm like sharing my Chrome right now. Cause you know, I'm smart.
Smart. Sorry, this was an easier one to get us like going in the sharing.
Download the image.
Rile everyone up.
Please.
What?
Just download the image.
Yeah, but I'm dumb, so you know it's okay.
There goes my table.
Hold up, we're gonna
fix
fix it a little bit better. Hold up. We're gonna fix it a little bit better just cause I'm like a little dumb right now.
Well, you're not dumb, you're precious.
Okay. The next part, it comes from what's your biggest what the fuck moment while dating or in a relationship? You don't have to share your own. I have a lot of theirs that people were talking about. We're just going to go through some people's replies and give your opinion on it. Or you can say your own biggest what the fuck
I
moments
have one
too.
to share. Would you like me to share it now or later?
Yes, no, you can share it now if you want.
So this is something that happened literally today. I got a call from a friend. Okay. And like, I'm just like, oh, hi, what's up? And she's like, Luca, I'm getting divorced. And I'm like, oh shit, what happened? And she's like, I'm a lesbian. Oh shit. And like, I immediately proceed to ask like about how the husband is taking it, blah blah. And like how she found that she's a lesbian. Then she tells me, I found out I'm a lesbian because of you. Huh? Huh?
Yep, of course, of course.
You're such a hoe for that.
You're such a hoe.
You're actually you're such a hoe for that.
Luca did
Oh my
nothing.
god.
What a hoe! Broke out too much lesbian prowess and turned them into a lesbian. Goddamn hoe Luca strikes again.
You're such a she dead ass though. She's such a hoe.
I somehow split a marriage.
Sorry,
I somehow
sorry.
caused a divorce because like she
Bro.
told me that like I made her feel things that she has never felt for her husband. And she only got married because her family told her that she needed to do it.
Oh my god.
And like
What?
I do think there's a lot of other things going on there. Why she's getting a divorce? You were just like the thing that awakened her mind. Luca's legit a homewrecker.
like there's so many ways that I could have caused a divorce. I would never expect to cause a divorce by turning the wife gay.
Honestly, not
Alright.
surprised. It's Luca.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton going on over there. That like I don't know if any of us are you know equipped to handle. What the fuck?
I don't know. I also don't know why the fuck she called me to tell me that. It's like, huh?
Who tells a homie? It's like, by the way, you got me so horny, I'm
Oh,
leaving my
man.
husband. What
Yeah,
did
like
do
I don't
with
know
that
that.
information?
Like I don't know. Like I don't know if she was flirting with me or not. I legit do not know. I was just
Oh
too
my
like
god. The homewrecker
shocked
prestige
to, like,
class.
as to like what the fuck.
Oh, bro, she was trying to slide in on you. She was trying to slide in
This
like
just
so
reminds
hard.
me about a guy who was literally ranting about how he could like talk to a girl and get her to cheat. And obviously he's a dumbass and that's not true. But Luca is actually that person. They can speak and get someone to leave their wife, their husband.
I literally just existed. Actually,
Wait.
like, what's the word? She was one of the. I don't remember if you two know that I went to an engagement dinner. She was
Ooh,
one of
hold
the
up.
people that went to that engagement dinner. So like, I am so
Girl.
confused.
By the way, you guys were wondering how I accidentally doxed myself. I almost leaked my flight number.
Maywa, please just download the image. Download the image and put it on your OBS, Maywa. Please, I beg of you.
Oh no.
It takes
To
2
follow
clicks,
the
Maywa.
dark side.
It takes 2 clicks.
See, I don't know how
Just
to tell you guys. This is not very smart.
Risk it all.
Just Slash, what do you mean, Miwa, please?
They'll shoot the fuck up. Do you want me to
Just-
call you a cunt again?
Just do it all.
Slash.
Risk it all. Screen share.
Oh, it's because I'm dumb.
And this is
Oh,
why Dell is
mate.
wondering that I'm calling her a cunt.
That's my word.
Girl.
My country's word. How dare you? Okay,
Dell, you're acting as if your country is anything special. Your country isn't even real. Shut the fuck up.
she's doing it again. She's doing it again,
She's
Miwa.
bullying you.
Yeah.
She's like hardcore bullying
Yeah, I
you
know,
today.
right?
What the fuck?
Yeah, why? I was like a little like, calm down. I didn't mean it. I was sickly. Just cries.
Oh.
Lucas.
Have you considered that it's your fault? That it's your fault you're sick. Like,
What?
I'll go
Who
back in
told you to
time.
be born with a weak immune system?
No, I wasn't born like
Wait.
this. I wasn't born like
There's
this.
no way you're about to gaslight my wife into not being sick. What?
Yeah, so like I'll just go back in time to my 13-year self and punch them in the face for getting bit by a mosquito. It's like I'll just go, you little shit.
There you go. Exactly, Del.
Oh my god.
Was it that hard?
We're in a
Was it that
commonwealth.
hard?
We are not under British rule. I won't have American propaganda in here.
Ew, America. Ew.
Yeah.
Ugh.
See, oh man,
fact-
this is why this woman this is why we always say we can't trust anything this woman says. Everything she says is so yabai.
What did I
What
say?
is this thing? What?
What did I say?
Hey, Tay, yeah, run from the police. 1 sec. This has like fucked up.
What?
I think Del's looking at some sort of fucked up shit on the internet.
No, I'm not.
Not
Oh.
surprised.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to fix this window capture that just gave up on life for some reason. Why is everything? Oh, I bet they're watching something fucked up. Why is that always your go-to?
Out here just trying to fight everyone.
I don't know.
Well, I
It's
just
not a-
accidentally
it-
screen shared our Discord,
It's not
so
a
that's
fight.
amazing.
If I'm already born better.
I hope that didn't do what I think it does, but okay, fine.
Girl,
You mean turn on your face cam? Don't worry, Del. I was not looking. Definitely.
Oh my
I
god.
definitely was not looking as you turned on your face cam. Definitely.
That
I'm
is
not
not what
even
happened.
kidding, though.
Yep. Definitely. That is not what happened.
You're such a
Yep.
bully.
Girl.
Hey,
I'm not
oh my
gonna
God.
lie,
ladies.
like this
The
morning.
wives are very nice. Oh, they're so nice to me.
Nice.
I
people.
did not. I did
am
not have a
nice
map to my
I
new
am
location.
nice to Doll. I am
Yeah.
lovely to Doll.
I
Yeah,
had
I'm literally glad.
a dentist or something up. That's what I had up. Okay, let
A
me
what?
adjust this.
And we are indeed very nice to Del. We give her so much love.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna-
Del,
I'm
do
just gonna
I
put
need
this- I'm
do I
just
need to
gonna
bring
put
up the list of things that
I'm just gonna cover up my problems with this Reddit poster right now. It's...
Oh god, yeah, cover up your problems, dude. I'm watching your stream right now. It's like, okay, you know what? Hold up.
Gonna get me in trouble.
You know, chat. Fun fact: I'm a mod on Del stream. Let me just be in everyone.
Oh my god.
Wait, can I
Oh,
change the name?
man.
Can I change
Del
Del's
is baby.
title?
Del
Hold
is
up.
baby.
Fucking touch my
Wait, can I
title.
change-
You said you'd be professional if we did a podcast. You promised.
You trusted her?
I still believe her promises to me, yes.
Trusted her?
I'm a fool. I'm a fool, but yes. Okay, so we're doing another what the fuck moment. From relationships. I endured, this is from Ebby, shrimp brat, a VTuber. I endured years of gaslighting and emotional abuse in a relationship where we held total control over every aspect of my life. He vowed to unalive me in Minecraft. If I ever dared to leave, he drained my savings to finance his lifestyle, purchasing an extravagant car and paying off his debts at my expense. His threatening my cats turned my friends against me, and when I found the courage to escape, he flew to another country to marry someone within 4 months, leaving me saddled with the financial burden he left behind. Yet despite the hardship, I count myself fortunate to be free from his toxic presence.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is indeed a what the fuck moment. 100%
No.
fuck.
Huh?
Not the whole.
Like, to be fair, like, a lot of the toxic relationships, I feel like the common thread is always, like, they drain you absolutely financially. It's like, because all the
Ooh.
girls I've talked to that have gone through toxic, they always are left in debt and broke. Like, it's, like, cry it. It's not bad enough they abuse you emotionally, they're just like, yeah, let me leave, take all your money at the same time.
No. I just took all your money. I definitely intend on paying you back. Definitely.
God damn it,
Definitely.
Luca. God damn it. I like how Luca just admits that they're abusive.
Well, yeah, I'm abusive.
You think?
Did
You
just-
think?
You think?
Did you just realize? Like, I'm not just abusive. I'm competitively abusive. I'm
Yeah.
like min-maxing
A
how to be abusive
competitively
every day of my
abusive.
I like wake up every single day of my life, and like the first thought I have is like, how
I'm
can
gonna-
I be the
one-
biggest bitch I can be today?
One of these
How can I
days, I'm gonna have to arrest Luca.
For reals though.
bitch
Bruh.
acting like she can arrest me when she can't even keep a schedule. Wild.
I don't have a schedule right now.
You do. I made you one.
Oh, that one? Yeah, a lot of stuff happened. I'm trying to check the Discord sound to make sure everything sounds right, but I can't see it. I swear, if we had no sound this entire time, I'm gonna fucking KYS
Point
myself.
made, chat.
How can she arrest Luca? Oh, she totally can.
That's
Bro,
just a
like-
stereotype guys tell. No, the wife doesn't take all the money. That's just a stereotype guys like to do with their wife. Because in a marriage, you can only take 50%, but anyone can drag you into horrendous amounts of date. Squiggly, I swear to God, if you say there's no sound, but there is, I will freak the fuck out. I just can't find the Discord sound. There it is. I see it, liars.
Real with you. If a dude has nothing, how do you take everything from them?
Exactly.
How do you take all their money.
Exactly.
If they have nothing.
You have to have something to take. That is a thing.
Yeah.
Miwa,
I
don't
found
dox
it.
Stealth's type. Miwa, don't dox Stealth for being into hobos.
Yeah, shut up, you. But yeah, child support is realistically, because alimony doesn't exist in most countries in a lot of states. Usually it's a
Yeah.
50-50 split. Child support is the only way to
Oh
get
my god, is
extra
that
money.
the bestie?
And it is for a child, so the wife isn't taking money. Whoever gets the child takes money from the person who is the most ones. And that is child support. So, and it's usually not very much, because on average in Australia and in America, most people who pay child support pays under $150. So
Because a lot of people in general in the world are broke as fuck.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if you're broke as fuck, like an average man working and the wife works pays nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If he works and she works, the average amount per child is like $90 or something. Yeah, I don't. Okay, do you actually know these women, or did you read on Reddit? Because the thing is, most child support, there is no money to spend on yourself. It's just that the people who are bitter say they spend all this money on themselves, but they pay like $80 in child support. Because like unless they married a really rich guy, they don't get that much money in child support. That's just like actual facts from the government that they release. They don't get. There's not that much child support to spend.
Yeah, the only area where people will get money sometimes is like from welfare normally. Like the government will give you a certain amount, but not enough to take care of a child.
Yeah, because unless these guys had a lot of money and their wife never worked, that is the only way they're getting a substantial amount. And I'm not talking like a millionaire, but like upper middle class. So that's what I'm saying. Because realistically, if a guy only makes like 40K a year and only 10% goes to child support, how much money does she actually get a year? Not much.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think it's 10% goes to child support. Like
No, I think like, I mean, don't they like properly like calculate that shit though?
Yeah, they calculate it based
What?
her projected earnings and stuff. Yeah, and how much
One
per
very
kid.
question, Miwa. What did you
Yeah.
say? What did you say in your stream while you were deafened without context? That I just see your chat and I'm like very curious.
Yeah,
Oh no,
it's
don't
not,
worry about
but
it.
on the percentage of things, it's not very much to raise a child. For the average person getting child support, they don't get much money.
Yeah,
Still
tell
become
them,
bankrupt
oh,
through enormous child support. 3 different members of Wu-Tang Clan were famously on welfare to millionaires because they had so many abandoned kids. And my thing on that is that it's kind of his own fault, because why do you have so many fucking abandoned kids? That's the thing too. You pay
Wait.
less the more involved you per child. Yeah, I'd say 15%ish. Like that seems fair. It's like if you also pay less the more involved you are in your child's life. So that's why 50-50 custody, which is the most common to get, is popular. Even if the dad or the mother doesn't show up for it, they want to go for it because you pay substantially less in child support. The more you pay a lot more if you completely abandon your child. So it's the system of trying to keep the parents involved. You pay more if you're not involved. But if you have like had a bunch of kids with random women and abandoned them, I'm sorry, I'm not having a cry for you, you absolute dipshit. Like honestly, like it's like some of those guys. Like, wasn't there one rapper that has like 10 kids with 10 different women? And it's just like, dude,
Now that I think
have a
about
cry.
it,
You have child support.
didn't Maple have like 30 kids? Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
My coworker
much more
owes
do you think
20,000 back child support because California refuses to acknowledge the federal government's law on its own illegal filings in the matter. I don't know enough about American law or even any of that to
Yeah.
really say anything about that. And it's very hard on personal situations because a lot of the time what we hear, but that's why I go on stats for a lot of things because a lot of the things you hear from parents is like wrapped up in bitterness and trying to paint themselves as the best parent
Another thing,
possible.
Remember, none of us three is American.
Yeah, none of us are American. So,
yeah, none of us are American, so
like-
none of us are familiar with like child support in America. We're just talking about purely in our like respective countries.
yeah, and
I live
200K,
in
dude must
Mexico
make a
and
lot.
Canada. Arendelle is Australian, and Miwa's in Singapore.
Yeah.
Yup.
I do think,
Like-
no, from the stats I'm thinking, I do think a bit of it is propaganda because everyone goes on about alimony in America, but alimony is like only in a very few states left in America, even from what I know. But, and when I found that the average findings on what Americans pay in child support is very fucking low too. It only really affects the top earners, some of these gouging cases. Because realistically, it's based on your wage. So unless you're making a lot, you won't owe a lot. The people that owe like 50K in child support have never paid it in like 18
Hold up.
years.
I just want to say something. Somebody north in my community just said 5 kids should be the standard, and Zer just said, well, that opens up the Biru.
Oh my god, Nibiru! I would say there's some people that abuse the system 100%, but it's not the majority.
Mm-hmm.
The majority don't get their child support. They don't get paid their child support. Most people don't pay enough for child support to actually mean much. Because people don't want to talk about also child support dodgers. Like, who just dodge child support.
Actually, here I can speak from experience. My father dodged that shit like a fucking bullet.
Yeah, all my sisters have kids, and none of the dudes have ever, like, paid any of their child support that they separated from. Like, none of them ever paid.
Yeah, like my father in 13 years never paid a dime.
I mean,
And instead was more of a leech because he got money from my mother and me in different occasions.
Yeah,
Instead of giving any money. Like, bruh.
child support in Singapore here is like, they enforce it pretty strictly here. But my country is tiny, so they are able to enforce it here. Because you can't really run anywhere unless you dodge overseas.
Oh, some Australian guys are doing that. It's like they dodged overseas. There was Josh, my friend Josh was telling me about a family friend who ran from New Zealand to a different country, came back after the 18 years thinking he dodged the child support, and New Zealand just went like, no bitch, and just hit him with the entire child support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people that skip out on child support in America get jail time.
Yeah, you lose your license or something like that too in America. Like, in Oz, if you file your taxes, it will come off your tax return. That's all they really do. But a lot of guys take under the table cash jobs to get around it, or just make enough that they don't have a tax return. As a lot of things, divorces and like separations get fucking bitter, so bitter.
Mm-hmm.
I know in Singapore they garnish your wages for it.
Yeah. Dumping sister in a hotel. How did he dump him in a hotel? Eagle dodged it. Woof.
100%. And there's also the thing that bribery does happen, even like depending on where you live, of course. But bribery is a thing, as well as connections to like try and like ease yourself out of things. Like it's pretty wild.
Yeah. And her hotel went to a different state and she couldn't drive, so my mom had to go get her. What the fuck? That's so fucked up.
We're just chatting, dude.
Yeah, child support to his 11 different baby mamas. Again, I'm not gonna cry about a guy who's abandoned 11 babies. sucks. It's like, and
I-
sucks for those women, but I'm not gonna cry for him not be. It's like, oh, the child support is so rough. It's like, don't be an idiot. It's like obvious.
Okay.
Say that you got me
Very-
pregnant.
I'm about to say something that might be controversial, but like if you
Let it rip.
like cream
Let it rip.
pies that much, bro, just hire tubes. That way you don't have 11 kids
Yeah,
and can still do it.
yeah, the dude
you
should
know?
just get into
No.
vasectomy if he has 11 kids and he's
Yeah,
like he
just
can't
Yeah.
wrap
get your
it.
tubes tied.
Also, not even that. Like, let's say you don't want to tie your tubes. Okay, fucking T device. Just shoot that shit up your fucking vagina.
Well, we're talking about a
Bruh.
guy who had 11 kids, not a woman.
No, the guy, not the girl.
Oh, sorry,
I mean, the girl herself, like, okay, I feel like as a woman, right, you genuinely need to have like protection for yourself.
Yeah, in general, you
Because
should wear
not every
protection
guy
for...
is truthful.
Yeah,
you know?
in general, you should wear protection because sexually transmitted disease, kids, not just to protect against children.
Yeah.
The enemy, children. But
Yeah.
from not
Or
paying child support,
like,
yeah.
you know, yeah, just wear a condom, you know?
I do
I
think...
don't
Yeah.
Yes. I don't really
Yeah,
get why people are like that.
Yeah. Just wear
Let's
a,
also
wear a
not-
condom, or, you
Let's
know,
also not forget
stay in
how
a
many
faithful
guys out there
relationship.
do not know how to wear a condom.
Oh man.
High schools are way too common. Yeah, chlamydia, diseases, protect yourself, bro. There's a lot of gross stuff out there. But my main, okay, the vasectomy thing, I do think, like, it's a perfectly
Bruh,
fine. Once you're done having the kids you want, I know guys are a lot against it. Once you're done having your kids, have a vasectomy and then your freedom. It is a lot easier for guys and reversible, but, like, I do think that's, like, it's perfectly fine. Even if you're not, like, if you're done, these are my 5, whatever kids you have. Even if you, like, divorce, it's completely, like, fine. There's nothing unmanly about having a vasectomy. If you need it,
Real
if you're
quick?
done, make your choices,
Or
homie.
just for my chat. My birthday's in the middle of the month, and my father tried to get my mom to give back half the monthly child support payment when I turned 18.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
There are
I'm not
people
doing
like
PNGs
that.
today because we're podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
People who
Why?
father a lot of kids likely have breeding. That's what I think. Honestly, every time I see that and they just won't take care of themselves or, you know, prevent it, they have a breeding fetish. Honestly, that's where my mind goes to.
I have one son, and I got snipped. But I still wear a jacket when it's gonna rain. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only right, you know.
Mm.
You don't want kids. It's only right.
Yeah, I would say if you 100% don't want kids, it's completely, that's the choice you
Yeah.
make there, bro. Like, that's,
Yeah.
make the choices that are right for you.
Mm-hmm,
Who always in and out of jail. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. We get so distracted on these things, but yeah, like, we have to realize it goes both sides. Dodging child support, misusing child support, it all happens. Like, it's not just one side. I think the thing is, it's just like,
Yeah.
a common thing, because I was ranting about this the other day, that I feel that comes up why guys feel like the dodging child support, not dodging, while the child support misuse is more common, is because when someone says a woman misuses child support, it's like, oh yeah, that happens. But when someone says a guy dodges child support, they just say, well, the woman should have picked better. And I think it just kind of pushes the blame of the situation, and people just think one is more likely than the other because of the reactions to it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say this. You really don't know someone until, like, you know, you've been with them for like a while.
Like,
Yeah, and having kids
Like-
with someone changes people hardcore.
By that. Yeah.
yeah, like that's what I was about to say. Like, people change the moment they have a kid. Like, my mother and father loved each other a lot. Like, they were in a very happy relationship, and they both wanted kids. But the moment that I was born, my father was clearly not ready for a kid. And the fucker broke down because he was just not mentally ready to have a kid. He just thought he was ready. And, like, the moment he actually had a
He
kid,
was freaking out.
bro
He
literally
was
started...
tweaking.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys, don't
yeah,
not
okay.
today, not today, not today.
Oh, that's
not
what
today.
it was. That's what it was. Sorry, I thought you. Was
Not
like,
today,
having a
not
seizure.
today. Hold
Oh,
on, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it
No,
off.
sorry. I just didn't know what it
Not
was.
today. Ooh. Yeah. No, don't worry. I closed the entire thing.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
But yeah, basically, my father, like, the moment that they had me, had a full breakdown, and started just burning away his money, and like just doing a ton of like irresponsible decisions that he never did before. But like the moment that he had a kid and the responsibility of a kid, he fucking just snapped.
Yeah.
Like he was not mentally ready for it.
I'd have to change program, so I should just turn off the redeem in a second. But yeah, some people are like that.
Yeah.
Another common one I have seen and a complaint is like, and a friend of mine told a very extreme version of this before, but that as soon as the wife has a baby, the dad is incredibly jealous of the child, and it just makes them change and end up so abusive.
Del, question.
Yeah.
For stories today, did you? I don't know if you brought the story, because this I did remember you mentioning it. The story of the guy who got jealous of his wife's of his kid.
The breastfeeding one?
Yeah.
No, I don't have
Yeah,
it
the
here today,
breastfeeding
but I
one.
know that story. Yeah, that where
Yeah.
pretty much the gist is that he wanted to leave his wife and was jealous, and said she had to stop breastfeeding, or he was gonna leave her because she was breastfeeding her son. And he says like, "Oh, that's our son. Why are you jealous of him?" It's like, it's disgusting. I'm pure or some shit. And that.
No, you know what he said specifically?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
He's a man.
He said that your breast has been in another man's mouth, and it was mine. You know, I can't look at you the same way anymore. You cheated on me.
Yeah,
that's their
right.
son.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, like he legit
That's
felt
their
threatened
son.
by his son. His son was a man in his eyes that basically stole his woman.
Yeah.
Literal baby that just came out of the womb.
Yeah, that's the
The
thing.
backstory for this is even
too.
crazier.
I wouldn't say
right?
it's normal, but it
Because
happens. Yeah, go.
He wouldn't let her, like, she wasn't allowed to bathe the kid. She wasn't allowed to sleep in the same room as the kid. And she has two sons with this man.
Jesus.
She wasn't allowed to she wasn't if she wasn't allowed to bathe them, she wasn't allowed to change them. Because, you know, she'd be seeing their you
Penis.
know,
Wang.
yeah, their penises, and like, you know, that's not acceptable. That's cheating.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was crazy to get. That's the thing. Like, some people start off with just a little bit jealous, and then they end up at the end of having kids like completely paranoid jealous. That's why it's kind of hard to predict where it's going with that, because some people, they can get around their insecurities of jealousy and like make it seem reasonable, but when there's a kid around that they're jealous of, that kid's not going anywhere, so they just get crazier. And,
like,
yeah,
the logic behind it is just not sound like you shouldn't have a kid if you're gonna be like that.
Someone in my chat, at that age, men don't even got penises. We got beans. Bro,
yeah. Have a wonderful day.
Of a bean.
Thanks, Becco, and thank you. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like nothing. I don't get it. It's like the weird thing how some, I guess the opposite side. I suppose it's like a paranoia of, you know, pedo bears, but some women are very paranoid about men changing daughters' diapers, and it's probably just like a very extreme response to like worried about stuff. But it's the same, like weird. It's
the same logic. The thing about it is that if you're so unsure about your partner, you should not be having children with them in the first place.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
So, like, me personally, if I had kids, I would feel uncomfortable with a stranger like changing my baby's diaper.
Yeah, a stranger,
oh, no,
that would be
100%,
odd. Yeah, a stranger, that would be odd. But I do 100% think it's something you should get past, even if you have like an extreme fear of like pedo bears or whatever. They should get past and go to therapy before they have kids, not just try and make their partner abide by it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys though. If I were to have a kid and my partner was like, yeah, you know, if you're I'm not gonna do anything with the baby just in case you get worried about something, I would flip my lid. I
would raise my eyebrow more at them. I'd be like,
I would be like, I did not push this thing out for you to be like, haha, you take care of it.
Yeah, I tell guys like that. It's like it's not even if you're not the main caregiver. It's that when the ball drops, you need to be capable. That's why. You need to be able to change a diaper or feed them if you're not home. Imagine you have to like go, say your mother broke a leg, and you have to leave for 2 weeks. You can't take the baby with you. Like, who's taking care of the baby if the husband doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? Yeah. Like, emergencies happen.
one issue that I have, like living in an Asian country, right, is that childcare is very much a mother only kind of thing. Like that's the logic, you know. It's very much once you're a mother, you quit your job, you stay home and take care of the kids and whatnot, right? But you also hear a lot of like you see in the news all the time, like dads, they just recently, some guy was playing video games, didn't realize the baby turned over for hours, and like the baby suffocated in its crib, and he was just happily
Right.
playing, you know.
Yeah. It's just like that's the thing. There is
Yeah.
no when you don't know, like when you aren't like a present parent, those things are just so much more likely to happen. Because if he was a present parent, he would have known from spending time that you have to continuously check on the child. But because he's just like AFK'd in it,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I
no
feel
care.
like
I'm
you have
I'm
to
not gonna
be.
lie. That is wild. Like I
No,
feel
honestly,
anxiety over
manslaughter.
my cats when I feel that when they like in general just exhibit any trait. How like
Mhm.
if I had a kid, bruh, I'd be a mess anxiety once. I'd be watching over that thing 24 fucking 7. You would have to force me to sleep.
Yeah. Honestly, same. Like, I always checked my niece's breathing when they would sleep in the rooms with me and stuff. I'd be like, I'd wake up, put my hand on their chest just to make sure it's going up and down. But I don't know if it's because I'm also paranoid because one of my nieces died of SIDS. So I'm just like always checking. It's like, make sure they're breathing.
I honestly think that's normal. Like I myself, like again, I'm the examples that I give are my cats, but like when I adopted Puma and he had his issues, I was like making sure that like I would feel like I would put my hand over his abdomen and just not breathe to make sure that he was
Mhm.
breathing normally and that he was like dealing well with the medications and shit.
I would agree baby blues is a
Oh.
thing, Kang, but I do think that's why it's important for both partners to be present. Because
Mhm.
the woman is more likely to get baby blues. Guys can get it, but not on hormonal version. So the partner needs to be present to be like to pick up either slack or to go, you need to go to like the doctor, therapy, something's not right. You're like you may have postnatal
Especially
depression. Yeah.
because kids can have issues develop at any time. Giving
Yeah.
myself as an example again, I was allergic to my mother's milk. Like I literally almost died because I almost got poisoned from that. And like if my parents weren't paying close enough attention, I would have just died then and there.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
there's this one where they just a
But you
kid water.
didn't, so
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
yeah.
True. Like
That's the thing. Why
funny
everything
enough,
needs to be
the
paid
aspect
attention.
that didn't fuck up wasn't my parents, was the doctors that pretty much they went like, yeah, they're fine until one doctor eventually went, we need to get this kid to emergencies and I now have permanent fucking intestinal damage. Dab.
Oh
Yay.
my god.
I love the
Yay.
medical system.
But
I
that
love the medical
parents leaving kids unattended, as Slap is saying here, where a kid was just found down the street, no houses, and like and it just turned out
Right.
the parents fell asleep like blocks away in their house with the door open, and the kid just wandered out. That I have seen that happen so many times. I have actually found so many kids just doing that. Like when I was like just walking down the street in New Zealand, a kid crossed the road by themselves. The dad was like over near the play equipment. The baby crosses the road and almost gets hit by a car because he was just sitting on his phone. And I was like, oh my fucking god! It's like,
Bro. I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
the thing
Absentee
you're never going to
parents
New
are
Zealand
like,
though.
yeah,
they're like so common here. It's actually kind of insane. And that's because like, I don't know, Singapore is like one of those countries where it's like if both parents don't work, it's very hard to live here. Just
yeah,
because how expensive it is.
yeah.
So
Oz is the same.
parents
Majority two
here,
parents.
yeah, parents here tend to be a very like a little they're a lot more hands off with their kids, you know? And I used to teach like I used to teach like primary school. And I had this like one little girl where her mom like she was like a love child. Like the dad was paying like child support and stuff like that, right? But she was basically a love child and the mom was a compulsive gambler. So what the mom
jeez.
would do is that we
Oh.
have gambling boats in Singapore. The mom would
Gambling
take
what?
her on the gambling boat and leave her in like in the room in like whatever cabin with an iPad, and the mom would go gamble.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which was very sad, honestly.
I imagined Dell doing that, but instead of a gambling boat, it's her stream.
It's my stream. Oh my god. I did already warn chat if I have kids, I would be streaming less. It's like, it would be like, but to be fair, I did say I'll probably tell them if I was going to get married so they know it's coming. Like, so
Dude.
that's why we're besties, right,
Yeah.
chat? No one loves me because we're besties.
No.
Dude, if I have a
I'll
kid,
get married.
I you know,
No.
if I have a kid, chat's helping me watch the kid. You know.
What happened? We
Me
watched
what?
the kid.
Me what? You'll be living near me. I'm gonna be watching the kid.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Canada.
No, chat. No, chat's watching the kid. You guys, you guys can like dangle keys or something.
Del, go get love. Del, my iPad is dead. Oh, touch some grass, Slap. Touch some grass. But yeah.
Closest calls I like to
Yeah.
climb.
I-
Oh man.
I like to think my chat would
Kinda
be majority
scary.
happy that I actually found someone that could put up with me if I got married. And that's why I was like, yeah, I won't tell you if I'm in a relationship, but if I was at the point I was going to get married, I would tell you, just because I wouldn't want to have to constantly, like, if I broke up with them when we were just dating, going, oh, we broke up. And chat's like, that's because you were dumb fuck.
This is how you tell me.
I am the grass.
Chat, how would
This
would
is
you
how
feel
you
if I
tell
got
me.
married?
Yeah. I ate the grass. I licked the grass. I look at the grass throughout the window. But yeah. But I do have for me, like when it comes to kids online, I would never show my kid's face. I might say I announced it with a sticker over their face to if I was like still streaming, but I would never, I don't like the whole kid blogging or letting them on stream most of the time. Like
bro, I'm a VTuber. I'm not about to. I'm not
Yeah.
leaking my fucking face. I'm not about to leak my kid's face.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, I
If
think
you
it's
guys
best to
got
keep
married,
that private.
Thank God. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Like,
Bro.
that's what I mean. I feel like chat is, it's like, a lot of people's like, oh, their chat's in love with them. They would hate if they got married. My chat would be like, finally, she won't die alone. Praise be.
Do you know what my chat said? I said that like if
What?
I got married, right, I'd live stream the wedding. Because
Yeah.
I want to duel. Because like you know, if I'm getting married, right, I'm dueling my fucking future husband. You know, if he wins, the wedding's still on. If I win, the wedding's off.
RPK. Oh my god.
And you know what? My chat said. My chat was like, we're gonna coach him.
Gonna coach it.
Miwa, one thing. I think you're starting off the wrong foot. Why the fuck would you marry someone that plays Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
See, I don't know, man. I feel like we need to have some common, you know, something in common. But at the same time, I Yu-Gi-Oh's a little better than League, so you know. That's a red flag. If he plays Yu-Gi-Oh, he's a thought.
If he plays Yu-Gi-Oh, he's a thought.
What would you
Thoughts,
do
guys.
if you got married to a guy? Like you're married, you have a kid, and then one day you arrive home and you see they're playing League and they have a like level 300 account.
We'll just physically die inside.
That mean he don't
fucking
shower and
know.
can't read if he plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god!
He
He
can't
can't
read.
shower. He can't read. Oh,
Just
ain't no
fine.
way,
Oh my god.
guys.
Oh my god.
I mean, come on, let's be real. Yu-Gi-Oh's arguably a little bit better than it's a little bit better than League, right?
I don't know.
It's all about the Souls game.
I don't know if I could actually date someone who was like hyper competitive, like they raged or something at games. I hate that. I'd just be like, nah.
I will say this. I was about to say something, but then I remembered my dating history. I've dated professional Overwatch players. I've dated professional League players. Bruh, my
Luca
case
likes some
is dog
toxic.
shit.
Luca-
Oh
My
my
case
God.
is dog shit. I was gonna be like, nah, I would never
I'm-
date. And then I like just like before I even said it, I had flashbacks to my dating history, and it's like,
Imagine dating someone
Never
that
mind,
could be classified a
just gonna-
professional. Wouldn't be me.
I'm just gonna shut
Girl,
the fuck up.
stop! I used to play League professionally. Hold up.
So I am dating someone professionally. Me
Yeah.
was a professional league player.
Look at that. Like, I'm the toxic.
Shame. Okay.
You
let's
did, kinda.
we'll go to a different topic to take a break from the fucked up relationship to something slightly wholesome to how we think about this, okay? Because yes, we yap in lots of directions that just branch off from things. That's our life. My girlfriend just sent me roses to my workplace, and I don't know what to do with myself. I work as a mechanic, and my boss called me over to the office. I thought I fucked up somehow, but he had a big ass bouquet of roses on his desk. He told me, "This is for you." I was just like, "What the fuck?" But I read the card attached, and it said, "Just because love, girl, GF." So girlfriend. And my boss laughed at me and told me I had a good one and to not fuck it up, lol. He did say he'd have to give me shit for it, but he's happy for me. Sure enough, the boys on the floor ripped me to shreds once they heard about it, but I didn't care. I was like floating. Now I'm on break and I can't stop thinking about how much this completely caught me off guard. Can someone please talk me down from going out to buy her a ring after work?
I'm not gonna lie to
Very
you.
wholesome.
I know this purely because I sent it to Santon. Because like I read that and I was like, that is
Good.
100% something Santon would do. Like, bruh, that is such a sweet thing. And like, bruh, like it takes a special kind of woman to do that. Like 100%. Women like that, women like Santon, the moment they like love someone, bruh.
Yeah,
Bruh.
that's the thing.
Bruh.
I support this. It's so sweet and stuff. And one of the comments said that it wasn't flowers, but a girl came by to say thank you for the lovely date by dropping off a homemade lasagna to him at work.
I
For
want to
lunch.
marry her. Where is she?
Mm.
Now
Doesn't have to be flowers,
that
but
is a
like
way.
too.
That is a way to get to my heart. Someone gives me a lasagna. Literal marriage potential right there.
And what I'm just like, when girls are like, "How do I flirt?" It's like that's a complete way to flirt too. Bring like as
what
far
I was
as cringe as
thinking.
it is, bring him some baked goods and some food, something he likes, and we're getting find out. Because okay, this is dumb and cringe, and I've actually only told one person this story, but I was seeing. It was like 3 months into dating, and we had this thing where how we had our first date is they came in and said, "Oh, I felt like," because it wasn't actually a date at the time, but we were at a party and I was by myself and all my other friends didn't go, and he wasn't going to come, but he came anyway, and he was like, "Oh, it sounded like you needed me to hold your hand through this, so I came to the party," and it was like so sweet, and he's like, he got all blushy and stuff. But for when we were like dating for a couple months, I got like a $200 watch because he made something about like men should wear watches. I was like, I'd wear a watch, and I had it engraved with so I could always be holding your hand. It's the cringiest thing I've ever done, but I did.
This is giving me enough depression. Chat. Who of you's gonna donate me some money right now so I can buy myself a lasagna? I'm like reaching peak depression here. Like I'm like reaching peak depression at the fact that I've been single for like 4 years now.
It was so embarrassing.
Bro, I'm depressed. Mods, bake a lasagna.
Girl, I don't know. I feel like I've been pretty down bad for like men in my life too. Fuck.
Is good. I'd help. You need it has to be homemade with love. Even if it's not the best, you homemade it with some love, okay? You can taste the effort. Thanks, mayonnaise, though. That makes me feel less cringe.
Okay,
I'm like trying to think. What's like the cringiest thing I've ever done for a dude?
I think the cringiest thing that I've ever done for someone, like as a partner. Let's see. I think the cringiest thing. Let's see. I'm trying to think. That like the thing is, now that I think about it, that's something that was cringy to me before because I was super shy back then. But nowadays I do it without a second thought. Was that I had a friend that like did play music, and I just sang them their favorite song in public.
Public?
Girl.
Yep.
Oh my
North,
god.
that's not the cringiest thing I've done. Wait, I just realized I know what it is.
I would die.
Like I was super embarrassed. Nowadays, I think I'd be able to do it without dying inside. But back then, I was beyond shy. So like you should. I like the worst part. I was so embarrassed. I fucked up the song so many times.
I love that. Oh, I think that one's like
Oh,
it depends how much someone likes public affection, because some people love public affection and some people don't. So
She was into it.
Yeah,
she was into it,
that's
then
She
she
was
loves
into
it. Then she loves public affection.
Yeah,
And that's the thing.
yeah,
That's
basically,
true.
she loved it and teased me afterwards about getting the lyrics wrong because it was her favorite song.
But
So she knew them by heart and was able to tell when I fucked up, but she thought it was cute that I was that nervous.
people love worship. Yeah, exactly. See, that is the thing. Like, some of these things, when you do something for someone, it's not just about the money, the gift, or whatever. It's just showing that you kind of know them. Even the song Out in Public, Luca knew they liked public forms of affection and loved the song. So that's why it's such a nice thing, because it shows you know the person.
Okay. It's not God of War.
You went on
Assassin's
3
Creed.
days. Oh, slap! That's so sweet.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The guy I was dating, I knew he wanted the game. I pre-ordered it and I queued up, I think, like 3 hours for it to pick it up, right? Gave it to him, and then he sold it to his friend because he hated the fact that the main character sounds like David Beckham.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Right.
In the bin.
I would have pulled out the self FTK deck at that point.
Yeah, I might have needed that self FTK thing. I think it's rude as fuck to sell any gift from someone like you care about, unless it's like literally like something that's like a very simple, like if it's a thoughtful, cared for gift. Like sometimes I get random gifts from people that's just like, oh, just have this, blah blah blah, and my nieces and nephew take it, but that's because I love them. But like I would never, someone's like, here's a gift, I waited 3 hours to get it for you because I know you love it, I would never fucking sell it or give it away. Like, Christ, that's so mean.
I would feel too fucking guilty. Like, again, I am too overly sentimental. Like, I'm the type of person who can't eat a dino nugget because I feel bad. So, like, I do admit I'm overly sentimental, but I wouldn't be able to sell something that someone gave me as a gift.
Okay,
Bro,
okay, this might be a funny thing because my sister says I'm crazy for doing this, but okay, when you're mad in a relationship, what is the petty kind of thing you do when you're mad? Because mine is, when I dish up dinners and stuff, I don't give them the best cut or the best food. Because I do that because I like love them and stuff, but like if I'm like mad at them, I'll be like, you get the smaller piece of chicken. And my sister's like, no one would notice this. This is stupid. And it's like, I noticed this.
Oh, man.
But like apparently everyone has something little like that they do. And I'm like curious. That's cruel and unusual. It's obvious because I can see I have the bigger piece of chicken and they don't. So obviously,
Oh my
I
god,
don't love
is that
them as
Maple
much.
in my chat? Hi, baby.
That type of thing.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I have anything like that. Like, no, I'm not the person that likes to stay mad at a partner. Like, if I have an issue, I will bring it up right then and there.
Oh, I do too for a bit, but if it's just like something like I'm like stupid angry about, like, oh god, I don't remember. My sister and me bicker all the time. I do it to her the most, honestly, because we bicker all the time about stuff. So but to be fair, some people would notice. I tried to serve my nephew on a plate that wasn't the love heart plates I have for him, and he thought I was mad at him. So because it wasn't served on a
Maple,
love
we're
heart.
so going on a date.
Oh no.
I don't know. I think the pettiest thing I've ever done, one of my exes only drank Coca-Cola.
We going on a date. Wild.
But-
My twinsy asking me wild. Wild.
Yeah, I had an ex who only drank Coca-Cola, but he was also the kind of person who wouldn't put it back in the fridge so it go all flat and shit. And if I was pissed at him, I'd just give him the flat bottle.
I love that.
Just he deserves it. You didn't fucking put it back in the fridge, bro. It's not on
I
me.
do kind of do that to my sister because she has that same habit, and she'll be like, "Oh, can you get me a Pepsi Max?" And if she's being a biatch, I'll come bring out her half drinking one that's flat, and she's like, "You know damn well I wanted a new one." And I'll go get her the new one. But it's just like it's funny to put her point is like you being a biatch.
Oh, dude, drinking only soda that'll get you kidney stones. The insane thing is that it's his whole family.
If
Like,
something happens,
Wild.
it's
I'm
his
over
whole
it in an
fucking
hour.
family. Like, only drink Coca-Cola.
She asked for a drink. I gave her a child's cup. Yeah, see, that thing, like, a lot of these things branch out for my sister where you're just, like, you're bickering about something absolutely stupid. Like, not a real, like, I guess, kind of fights, I suppose. But, like, it just when you're just, like, I don't know, bickering over something absolutely stupid. Like, and so you just get a little bit petty. Not actual revenge
I am
stories.
not- I am noticing that I apparently am not a petty person, apparently. Wild.
What do you mean?
Because
I
I'm-
no,
I
I'm
load
not
up, showed up
petty.
late today, and you wouldn't stop calling me a cunt. What do you mean you're not
That's
a petty
true.
person?
You are petty.
That's not called petty. That's called being an abusive wife. That's
Luca
different.
jumps
What the
over
fuck?
petty and goes straight to abusive apparently. You know, that's worse, right? That's worse.
No, this looks
Bro.
like I care about your emotions.
You know, when I get mad at my sister, right? I wait until like I also have like basically all the streaming services. I basically have like control of it. One time
This is going.
she got like she just got me like really okay. It's not kind of annoyed, like really fucking annoyed, right? So right before her trip, I kicked her like not even right before when she was on her trip, right? Like I knew she was on the plane. I kicked her off everything.
Lamau.
True sibling
Oh right,
peakness.
I remember this story now that I think about it.
Yeah. Like she just messaged my mom saying like she was about to board, right? So I kicked her off the Spotify, the Netflix, Disney. Yeah. I don't think
Meanwhile-
anything else.
Hilarious.
Well, can I use your
Yeah.
Disney account? Oh well.
I don't have it anymore. But yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
it's again too pricey. I stick to one. And then if I want a different show, I have to cancel the previous one. Because they're
yeah.
so
they don't-
expensive.
Completely unrelated topic, but like over here they announced something recently which made me laugh, which is a package deal with a bunch of streaming services for $9 a month.
I mean,
It's
that's
like-
not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh yeah, it's not.
But it's pretty
not
much
bad.
cable.
But
Yeah.
I find it so funny that like basically streaming services 100% just became the next cable.
Yep,
Here's
we're
these
going
channels.
back around.
that you-
We've
Legit,
advanced
we
it.
just
Now we're
we just looped back, and I
Yep.
find that so fucking
I
funny.
find so many things are just looping back again. Like we're having the same arguments we were having 40 years ago, like or 20 years ago in gaming. They just looped back around again.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
I would never
Never
let my
let your
siblings
sibling-
control my streaming shit for that reason. Bro, I mean, if you know, she was using all of my stuff for free,
Yeah.
you know? So fuck her.
About
Fuck
something
'em.
stupid because you're mad about something else. What are your dumbest nothings fight? A fight you had with someone about something stupid because you were mad about something else. Ooh, that's hard.
Mm.
Bill and I had a very big fight over something stupid a long time ago, but I don't remember what it was about.
I don't remember
I-
us fighting,
like,
so
I
I'm
don't
not helpful
even-
here.
Yeah, like it wasn't so much a fight, but it was an argument. Like, I think the only one that we've ever had that was like a big one, but we just talked about it, and we figured it out. But I don't remember
Oh,
what it was
I
about.
don't remember what it was about either. It might have been like no, I don't remember anymore. But yeah,
It was a long time ago. I don't remember.
I don't
either.
remember anymore. But it was like I do remember us like talking it out because I don't think it was like a huge deal, but it was like us talking out, and by the end of conversation, we like understood why we accidentally had that disagreement, and that's like was a good way to resolve it. If it's what I'm thinking, it's like I'm thinking. I can remember kind of the situation, but I can't remember what the fuck it was about at all.
I don't remember anything besides the fact that something happened, and we talked about it and resolved it pretty quickly.
Yeah. I would definitely
I
say
remember
I
what
wasn't
it was
feeling
about.
great, if I remember correctly, and that's probably why it was more likely to have a... Because a lot of the time why I have petty dumb fights, if I do, is because I'm just feeling horrendous and emotional for some reason.
Oh
Not
man,
because
I
I'm
think
mad
the
about something.
dumbest,
I
the
re-
dumbest
I rarely-
argument I ever got into was like
Mhm.
I argued with my sister because the one we were helping like a neighbor take care of their dog, and their dog
Mayo.
shit on her pillow. and she got mad at me
know,
because the
I
dog
know.
shit on her pillow and not my pillow.
I know I shouldn't laugh.
Siblings.
She was so
Somehow you
pissed
did
at
this.
me.
Somehow.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck are you mad at me for? I didn't fucking do it. I didn't hold the little dog up and be all like, yep, this one.
Yeah, this one. Crap on that pillow.
Yeah, this one in particular.
I think the problem is like when you fight about something stupid, it's hard to remember it because it wasn't very serious, unless it was like actual somehow a giant blow up, which it rarely is. It's usually just because when I'm upset, I'm a crier. You may not think this, but a lot of time when I'm upset over something stupid, I'll just like not.
That was a
talk because
whiny
I might
little
cry.
baby.
Shut. Blah, 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 blah.
Girl, that's me. I cry all the fucking time.
Yeah, I'll just get
Especially
teary
today, I
eyed, so I'll
cried.
stop talking. So.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad to be a whiny little baby. I'm just describing Della she is. I'm
Yeah.
also I'm also a baby. Although I guess mine just go unhinged. Like I have my cycles. I basically, depending on the situation, but I go apathetic. I don't know what would it be called. Like becoming extremely apathetic, just full fucking psycho mode where I just like just hate everything, and then just like extreme depression. Those are my 3 possible reactions to shit.
Manic, depressive. Just a little bit. That's okay. As a red flag. Luca is a red flag. We all know this.
My literal
Yeah.
dress is red.
We
Let me
even knew.
let me just zoom out.
Yeah, that
real
is
quick.
Luca's favorite color. Like they aren't hiding it.
Like,
But
I'm a red
RPK
flag.
has
Look
a.
at that.
I have a sad breakup story. I got my first and only real girlfriend. We were dating 2 months-ish. She knew me pretty well, but after I shared something, she found out I posted hentai on a HIID. Is that hidden group chat?
On I think they mean like hentai website.
Oh, a hentai website. And she got really mad. I was never able to make it up to her. I don't know why particularly she'd be mad. I don't know how old you guys were in that situation, but yeah, some people don't like porn or a hentai or something. Was hidden.
Mhm.
Oh, why was it hidden?
Oh.
Oh yeah, sure. The thing is, they could have been mad that you were in a hidden group chat from them, which would be like, that's sus, bro. That's sus.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust men with second calculator apps.
Second calculate. I fucking wouldn't either.
What?
It's secret accounts.
Yeah.
Because that's like when
Yeah,
it's
so,
an app that hides your apps, right, or something.
Yeah, it basically hides your like all your dating apps and whatnot.
Never knew about that.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
never.
it looks like a calculator.
I
But
never knew about that.
yeah, I don't trust men who are like that. Like on one of my ex's phones, right? He was like always, oh, you can check my phone. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But let me tell you guys something. So you know how on like what's it called? Like in your phone, there's like the tools, like
second and third calculator.
what is it? It's like it's like a pocket thing.
Mm-hmm.
It okay. So I was like looking at his phone, because like he needed like help with like the settings and whatnot, right? For some reason, his tools folder had 3 pages. So I was like, okay, let me just scroll because what is that? What are those pages? Well, the last page was Tinder.
Still now.
Damn.
So
Yeah, I seen it on TikTok. Some people talk about it because like if you're a girl, you get suggested girl things, and they're just like, watch out for this app and stuff like that. Horny, like ho guys use it. We were like 2022. I think the thing is like in a new relationship, if you come off sus, even if there's no confirmation, it breaks the trust. And when it's too early, there's not enough trust to make up for it. Because if you get like
like
thanks the
like,
age
when
kid
it comes-
to follow.
maybe
when it
we
comes
got
to,
one
like-
more time to slander men.
when it comes to a relationship that
slandering
just
men?
started, it's like if there's like a big issue that comes up in the beginning, you normally won't see it as worth to put effort into figuring out and fixing it because most people just don't have the time in their lives to deal with that shit.
Shade phones. That's the thing. Some people say that, but like I don't know if it's like I didn't even have a phone code on my phone until my nephew accidentally dialed my grandma, and then I was like, oh, it's time. But that's the
The
thing.
only reason why my phone has a
Yeah.
key is because of the fact that I do Apple Pay, and you can't have Apple Pay without a password.
Oh, that's
Oh
interesting.
yeah, no. That yeah.
That's the only
That's a
reason
thing.
why I have a passcode on my phone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
that's a
someone looks at my phone, they would see a bunch of lewd art, mostly of me, but they wouldn't see anything in particular.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm so chill about it because I'm so used to my grandma just going, "Oh, show me stuff on your phone." So I rarely keep anything even slightly suspect, like on my phone, because my grandma was like, "Oh, can you show me photos?" And I have to use my phone and show her all this stuff, and it's just like the likelihood of coming across something sus is like crazy.
Mhm.
It's like, it's like
Yeah, I feel that.
Imagine one day of something lewd from me on your phone.
oh god,
Your grandmother sees it, and
that
it's like,
I
what
rue the
is this?
day
And then you have
Twitter
and then
notifies
you
me
have
of
to
a Luca
explain
post
to her
with my grandma.
about
Yeah, no, Lucas posts are just. Oh.
Yep.
I'm scared, right? That one day I'm gonna have like YouTube up on the TV, and the next video that plays is gonna be a fucking Luca video. I'm fucking terrified.
That would be hilarious.
Miwa, imagine you finally get yourself a boyfriend, right? And like you and him are watching something on YouTube together. And then my ASMR just starts playing.
Oh my god.
But
he's gonna break up with me and be like, and now I realize
just people
I'm
I
gay.
might want to follow. Ah, yeah, that's fine. That's the thing. I do think like phone trades are fine. If they want to constantly go through your phone, that is weird once there's trust established. But if a guy was like, "Oh, just ask to use my phone, it's fine. Just don't go through it without permission," I'd be like, "That's not suspect. That's not suspect." But if a guy was super possessive of his phone and wouldn't let you even use it to like order a pizza or to ring your phone, I'd be like, "Sus, bruh? Sus?" Because I lose my phone. So my sister rings it all the time when she visits instead of making me run around the house looking for it. So
I'm not gonna lie though. I would probably give a partner a lot of issues. Like my partner would have to have an ego as big as mine.
Oh my god.
Because like I'm super flirty. I do lewd ASMR. Like they would have to be okay with like me constantly flirting with like Miwa, Dell, etc. Because like at the end of the day, I am bisexual, so no matter what I was dating, they would have to like be hyper confident and not get jealous.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I honestly think that like when you're a streamer, okay,
For
when
real,
you're a
for real,
streamer,
for real, really.
when you're a streamer, you just kind of have to have like a partner who can stomach it, because like it or not, even if you build a community where everyone's like friendly and whatnot, there's still gonna be people who slide in and try to like to shoot their shot, and you just have to have like the trust and like the understanding that nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, and that is the thing.
Yeah.
And knowing your boundaries, I think, if you date a streamer, for sure, is like knowing what your line is. Because some people like could be fine only with my level of streaming or Luca's ASMR level, and then they may draw the line at OnlyFans. And some people is fine with all of it. Like, but knowing how to communicate that as well. So that's why I would say dating like a content creator in general isn't exactly easy.
Okay,
You have
so-
to know how to do those things.
On a similar topic, I completely forgot that this used to be my old screenshot. I opened Twitter because I want to look for my DMs and like read some of those. And for some reason Twitter showed me this old tweet of mine of my own screenshot of my lock screen a while ago. This was my lock screen back in February. I just sent it in the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing.
Why
I would
do you
say
like
it's a red
this?
flag if they won't let you look at your phone either. That's why equivalent
Yeah.
exchange, my brothers. Most things are equivalent exchange. Oh my fucking god, Luca! I forgot about that. Oh my,
Yeah.
Luca.
I mean, yeah, a streamer will be stuck in a room for like 4 to 6 hours a day. It's a lot of time away from partner. Exactly.
Yeah, especially like
Um,
if I had a partner and I would just try and stream when they were at work to like try and even it out. But that means I would have to change my stream schedule to try and, because that's the thing, they can't change when they work, I guess. And so it affects a lot of things, realistically.
Yeah.
Streamers having
Never
partners.
forget.
I don't even stream consistently, so.
Yeah, Luca.
But then again, on my end, basically I work 24/7, so like yeah. Anyone wants to date me? Know that literally my work schedule is from when I wake up till I pass out, so sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Never forget, right? My one ex who wanted me to do OnlyFans.
What?
But then also, yeah. One of my exes, right? One of my exes wanted me to do OnlyFans because he wanted to quit his job and he was worried that he wouldn't be able to support his family.
What the fuck?
His family.
yeah.
Not my family.
That's the thing.
His family.
I would never let a man tell me to do OnlyFans. One, that's not for me.
Yeah.
But two, that's suspect as fuck. Guys who just want their
Yeah.
girlfriends to start OnlyFans for them, it's freaking weird. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, dude, you just want her to do all the work to make you money? That's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where? Where?
And
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I want to be
it is
maintained.
Life is
work
hectic.
ethic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like the
balance,
insane thing is that
compromise.
he really was like, okay, you don't care about my mental health because I'm killing myself at this job, but like, you won't just do this like one easy thing for me. And then after that, right, just out of the blue, I never fucking did the OnlyFans, okay?
Also, very important context that's necessary for your chat to understand.
Mhm.
Singapore is super restrictive when
Oh
it comes to
yeah.
that shit. Like, I think
Yeah.
that's very important context here as well. Of
Mhm.
like, it's not a little like over in the US, it's not that big of a thing. In
Yeah.
Singapore, it's a different story. So
Yeah, it's
just
illegal here. Like specifically P-RN
Oh, it's
is
illegal.
illegal.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You can't make it. You can't make it. All the big sites are blocked. It's completely illegal here.
Jeez, that's even
Mhm.
worse than I
Yeah.
Yep.
thought.
Yeah, like
I mean,
like that's
yeah.
very important
Mhm.
context to this conversation of like,
Mm.
bruh.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree, Seth.
And the
Always ask
insane
permission.
thing is that, the insane thing is that, right? I remember I randomly got like I wasn't even like doing anything at that point in time, but like some random on like Discord added me and sent me like a dick picture. And he went to my mom and accused me of cheating on him because I was asking for dick pictures from men. Like as if I can't Google that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Wild.
crazy. Absolutely insane.
I'm not
Oh,
I'm not
100%
gonna lie.
mayonnaise. If someone threatens to
Like,
just, like, unalive in Minecraft in a relationship, be it for leaving or for anything, they're just manipulating people. It's such a fucked up
Yeah.
tactic.
I
for
don't get
as
people that are like
someone
that.
who dealt with that, I'm not gonna lie to you. If anyone in chat ever has a partner that threatens you with that shit, I know it'll fuck you up mentally. I know it's tough, and I know there'll be a ton of situations that can come up from with it. Literally, just leave. The moment they mention that, just walk out the door, tell them, "Fucking
Mhm.
do it. I don't give a shit," and walk out.
Oh yeah.
Because I dealt with that shit for months, and it just got worse. You may be thinking, how does it get worse?
It's
It gets
bad.
worse. Just walk out the door right then and there. Because you will eventually get to the point where you will tell them that.
Yeah, it can get crazy out there for sure with that. Yeah, I would suggest this. Well, obviously not say do it, bro, but like just leave because they're just gonna keep doing it because it just keeps escalating.
Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute
Mhm.
myself.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
set up the last story to get the conversation going still. So
Okay.
the last one, scene we're like going on like I don't know 2 hours. to this,
Yeah,
accidentally.
we've been going off on like weird
Yeah,
tangents.
we've just been going off. But I'll wait for Luca to say it.
Mhm.
What if
Oh,
they're
for
in your house?
context,
Kick
though?
them out. Yeah, so go.
For context though, even though the P word is illegal in Singapore, you can still do it. It's just that if you end up making like if you become like way too big off of it, you'll get caught,
Yeah.
Because
You
like
have to do those taxes.
yeah,
doesn't
no,
line
like
up.
some dude, right? Some Singaporean dude was like apparently the number one male OnlyFans creator. Like he was making 10,000 a month off of OnlyFans.
Damn.
And yeah, he was publicly posting about it and posting that he's from Singapore. So they basically kind of nabbed him, and he had to migrate to the UK, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Bessie, not like this.
Yeah, but I think because it's just like translations for, I'm assuming, a foreign company hentai. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
she's not
yeah.
making, because there's a difference between
Yeah.
translating and producing. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, let me check how much she was making because I don't remember.
Yeah, I know, right? You just needed to not brag about the claims. Like, dude, could have
Yeah.
just said anything. Be an accountant. Man, I do accountant work for the most famous blah blahs. I'm so glad I have this income. Or at least separate it. If you're gonna brag about it on an OnlyFans account. You know, where
Yeah.
you don't say where you're from.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't 10K. It was 30K a month.
30K a month. Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna lie. 30K a month. I do OnlyFans too. Fuck it.
Can you imagine having 30K a month? Like, Jesus, I wouldn't even
I
know what to do with
that's
that money.
insane.
It would just fucking sit there in the account because I don't think it would be possible to spend it. Like, it just...
Yeah.
Who
Who wouldn't do it exactly?
I would do a lot of work for 30K, but I don't think I have the passion to do an OnlyFans for even 30K.
30K a month. My pants are down. What's next? Right. I mean,
In
like
Singapore too.
know-
In Singapore, 30K a year, bro. I can about like that must have like
30K USD.
yeah, that must have like went far in Singapore, right? That much.
Will there still be Yu-Gi-Oh and OnlyFans?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'll cry into
man.
the money. I just know I'm such a stubborn bitch. I hate doing things I just don't want to do. So that's why even for 30K it would be difficult for me to want to do OnlyFans if I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's really true.
Yeah, and it's not even actually because of any morality thing. It's just like, oh, but if I don't want to do it, I just can't imagine myself not doing myself actually doing it.
Like,
I think it could last you a year, but I don't think 30K could last you a lifetime. Definitely.
I guess it depends, because like if you had 30K USD, right, and you're to move to like somewhere, say Thailand,
Oh yeah,
and you
like
live
a
a
king.
very like, yeah, you could live like a king. You could genuinely buy a big house there for a lot less than how much you would pay in your own country. And if from there, right, you live within your means, 30K could actually, give you like a lifetime.
I don't know, like 30K isn't even like the average yearly wage in Australia. Like, so that's the thing. Like, I don't know how cheap it is for you, Roxas, in your part of America, but here, like, houses are like minimum 400K. So wouldn't do that much, sadly, unless I move to a very rural, like stick dirt hut kind of area in here.
Dude, an apartment near me, it just sold for $1.56 million.
USD?
Apartment. No, Singapore dollars.
Okay, how much that is that in in other dollars?
The current I think it is about like a million USD.
Jesus Christ, Singapore's expensive.
Yeah, because like it's one USD is like one
Yeah, in freedom units that I
one
can convert.
USD is $1.30 Singapore dollars. Yeah. So it's about it's a little over $1 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's going crazy here in Oz. Like for a house that's slightly nicer than the one I'm in, that's like 2-bedroom or something, or an apartment, I would be paying $100 more than I am right now, just because of how fucked our economy is here. Like it's just,
dude,
it's like so expensive. I literally can't move anywhere but to my grandparents until things get better. Like houses are just the most common in Oz. Unfortunately, it's almost as expensive to get an apartment as it is to rent a house that is 2 to 3 bedrooms. It's so annoying. There is actually not much cheaper housing in Australia. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about like cheap houses anywhere in the world. I people in Singapore, it's a little bit worse because we do have to like we have such limited land space that we do actually have to like ballot for the opportunity to buy a house. Yeah. So you see a lot of people living with their parents. Like it's so fucked up because I have friends, right? Both the male and the female. Yeah. They've been married for like 3 4 years, right? They live apart because they're still waiting for for like the government to let them buy a house.
Damn. So they didn't just
Yeah.
move in with one side's family or something, or is that like a no-no?
It's not a no-no, but from what I remember, I think they just don't have the space like on both sides, because I think the girl lives with like she sleeps in the same room as her parents,
Jeez.
and the guy sleeps in the same room as his brother, and they're in like their 30s. There's just
Christ.
not enough space. Yeah.
Damn. See, Oz has the opposite problem of we have tons of space. It's just not all prized space, and a lot of it is just not set up for modern living. Like where my sister lives is very affordable. It's very fucking hot and dry, but like new houses have to wait a year to get internet approval because it's not set up the infrastructure out there to like work because it's like 6 hours away from a city. So it's a bumfuck town, but they're the only affordable places left in Oz. So we got tons of space, but most of our space isn't set up for people to live there.
Oof.
We'll just teleport to our jobs, exactly.
The problem with telecommuting, right, is that in a lot of Asian countries, right, they still want you to show up at the office. Like work from home is no longer becoming a thing. Like they kind of force you to go back in.
Yeah, Oz is trying to force people to go back in, but they're trying to like do a support, like because they have the pressure on the infrastructure of like the cities. They're also like, oh, at least to let them have mixed, because a lot of people over that moved to smaller cities, and it just jacked up the prices of those cities. But it stopped like it being so our major cities being overrun at the time. Yeah, Australia is not bad. I would say it's a good mid-tier country. There's better countries, there's worse countries, but it has its problems too. Like, you know?
Wait, what's my stream title?
Oz has too many extra large creepy crawlies for me to even keep in mind. You'll have the biggest balls. Oh my god.
Fuck! Nobody told me, King. Fuck!
Oh my god. Try to kill me. It could. That is the thing too in these cheaper areas, because it's mainly bushland with a tiny town. You are overrun. Like I lived in one of these, kangaroos everywhere, emus everywhere, snakes everywhere. I came across 4 snakes in my time living in this small area. Like it's because it's all wild. It's like not humanized, if that makes sense, or like I can't think of the word I'm looking up, but yeah. It's the wild lands.
Remember when like
my body shut down, I just had to throw up.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Damn.
Nice. This is how you guys find out Luca's pregnant.
Lamau. Well, I did mention it earlier that I was knocked up with Dell's baby, but yeah, I just haven't been feeling great due to stress. And like I was managing it, but like my body just out of nowhere we can't.
I'm gonna quickly go into
it's
this.
just a little
I find this thing of no guns really funny. Wouldn't it be better to live in a country where you don't need guns than you can't have guns? I don't need a gun in Australia.
I mean, yeah, you know, we don't have guns in Singapore.
Yeah.
I guess the biggest downside, like the absolute like biggest downside is we'd be fucking a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, that's the thing. Zombie apocalypse. I would say I wish I like general like I wish I could have pepper spray or something. That would be nice just in case. But I don't need a fucking gun. Yeah, that's because my door wasn't locked and I just asked them to leave and they left. I don't think a gun would have been great in that situation. I'm going to be honest. Imagine he was just lost and like drunk or something. I asked him to leave. He left. Imagine if I fucking shot him over that. Because I had a gun and I freaked out. Like, yeah, that's why I say I do wish we just had like maybe some pepper spray or even a taser. I think that's a fine enough level, but a fucking gun I do not need. I do not need a gun. But that's why I have security cameras and stuff like that on my home now, because
yeah, like it can be.
I do live alone.
Like it can be difficult. Like in my case, I know how to fight, right? But like
I'm physically weak.
but like, for example, back in Mexico, I had a ton of situations where I was at the end of a gun and a knife. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was offered the possibility of having a gun, I wouldn't have been against it. Because like, bruh, when you're in a situation where you are very likely not to win,
Yeah,
that kind of shit does make you feel safer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah, I can understand that, but in Oz, that isn't a likely situation. We don't have that many guns in general. Like, the likelihood of you coming across someone having a gun at you is so low. Maybe a knife.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
the thing is, even a knife can still be fucking terrifying. Like,
Yeah.
as someone who has been there, that shit fucking terrifies you.
Oh, 100%. I think getting attacked in most situations is terrifying in general. But it's just like, I don't think having guns readily and available in Australia helps us in any way. It just makes the situation extra terrifying because now everyone has a gun. So you're just as likely to get robbed or someone walk into your house with a gun. So.
Yeah, like, there's no easy solution to it, but I do understand the reason why people want it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I 100% get it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just don't think that like, there's no easy solution to anything,
Yeah, the thing is,
sadly.
our solution worked for Oz. It worked for us here. But the thing is, people say we got rid of guns. We just have high restrictions on guns. You can have a gun in your home. Yeah, you just need to have it stored and put away properly in a safe. And you need to have it. It takes like 6 to 8 weeks plus to like get approved. And we don't have assault rifles. You can have a gun in Australia. It just takes time. Like, to go through, and it works for us, and we don't have school shootings, we don't have mass shootings, and it just works for Australia. So you can still have guns here, you just need to go through the right legal process, and you can't have assault weapons, and I think that's completely fair. But I personally don't want a gun because I'm a menace to I don't think I would be smart. I don't think it would help to have a gun from my side. Would I have a taser or pepper spray? Sure, why not? Because I feel like I can responsibly handle that better. And that's the thing. Admitting when you're not the person that would responsibly handles these arms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In like Singapore, we don't have guns. We don't have pepper spray. We don't have tasers.
Keep you.
Yeah. So if we get like in trouble or anything,
Yeah.
better hope you've got a nice set of lungs.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do think some of the, like, you can't have anything that could possibly do any harm is, like, kind of too far. You can't even pepper spray someone if they're trying to attack you. Like, come on, bro.
Nope.
This is like,
Another
we're the same here.
thing is
yeah, it's like
that
annoying.
that depends on the country, but like Canada is very fucking annoying when it comes to self-defense shit.
Yeah. That's why I would agree. Like, I think it's a bit too far on the self-defense side. Like, I don't need a gun, but I do think the ban on almost every self-defense weapon is kind of fucked up. Because obviously the people attacking you aren't going to automatically go by that ban.
Or even the punishment for defending yourself.
Yes, I agree with that
100%. I will comment about this because it's not really a political thing, but and honestly, we're already topic of gun, which I think is far more political than what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
we'll
get in trouble for guns.
We had an issue a while ago with like people robbing, like breaking into houses to like steal people's cars and steal valuables.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what the police's suggestion to solve that was?
What?
Leave your keys outside for the robbers to take them.
What?
Yeah. The police suggested that.
Okay, that's weird. What? Ours just have normalized security cameras. That was our solution to robberies.
I am not kidding you. Anyone that wants to look it up, you can look it up.
That's fucking insane. How?
Yep.
What?
They just made it more affordable to have security cameras. That's what they did in Oz. So they have like video evidence to catch the people stealing. Like, that's crazy. Just let them in.
It was that insane. It's like.
It's sadly okay. The reason why some countries go take the ass whooping, etc., is because the police are there as not a preventative. They're just there to catch when it's already been done. So until something gets done to you, they are useless, sadly, because just the way their arms are like they're tied until a crime is actually committed. So they actually aren't there to prevent, other than to deter, because they can't actually arrest anyone until they do something. It's the same why stalking cases are such a pain, because stalking someone is very hard to prove, and most of the time what they're doing isn't illegal until they actually hurt you or even threaten you, so the police can't do anything. It's very like upsetting when you realize that the police are just there to catch the person after they hurt you, not actually stop them from hurting you. Like,
Yeah, I mean, in Singapore, we don't really have like that many issues like that. You know, we just occasionally have people get drunk and like, but we don't really have crime here. Like some lady got really drunk and she started going after people with like a knife. But you know what the fucking police did? They tasered her.
yeah.
But the video from it was kind of crazy too because they tasered her like the first time. She got back up and started charging at the police with a knife again. They did it a second time. She got right back up.
Literally, Del. Wild.
They did it a third time, right? And she got back up from being tasered like 3 times before they shot her in the leg.
Damn. Yeah, we sadly had a similar story in Oz. It was a guy had schizophrenia or something, and he stabbed 5 women and 1 man or something, and stabbed a baby, in Sydney. But apparently he was like schizophrenic, and he was upset because he didn't have a girlfriend or something. People were trying to label it as an incel attack or something, but I don't know. It was very complicated, like the reasoning. But I'm pretty sure a police officer shot him, a woman. So.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she take it 3 times before like she finally went down after getting shot in the leg.
Damn.
We don't have citizens arrest in my country.
I don't know if we have it here either. Because the thing is, the problem is we have like the whole innocent until proven guilty. So one person's opinion on they committed this crime is not enough to get someone arrested. That's other than like breaking and entering if they've obviously broken into a private property. The thing is, one person saying one thing happened and the other person saying another thing happened just means 2 people if there's no physical evidence. So because we have that, it's kind of has their hand tied there. Usually they just remove the person.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, they just remove the person from the premises, and that's it.
Yeah, man.
Okay, bye, bye. Night.
Crazy.
Shall we do the last story? We've somehow got it ranted.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make a stance on guns or anything. I'm just saying I don't personally need a gun. That's all I'm saying. But I didn't mean to make this into a discussion. It was just more of a thing.
Now if someone gets canceled, it'll be you, not me.
Not me. People don't like my stances on guns, but like my thing is that I don't think I particularly need it for Australia. But that's it. That's about it. Like.
Not the best
my opinion might change in America where everyone has a gun, but yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't live in countries that have guns.
No, it's gonna be getting it edited and uploaded to a channel, to a specific channel, which
yes,
if Del could send me the link to that, that'd be great.
You don't have a link to our podcast channel?
You never sent it to me.
Yes, I did. I told you it's the Waifu Alliance podcast channel. What do you mean? It's been around for 2 years. The Waifu Alliance channel.
Okay. So you did end up remaking it. Okay.
I told you. I even sent you a screenshot of the banner I made. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I don't know if you made a new channel in the end
because
you were indecisive about it. You were indecisive.
No, oh my god, do you see how she doesn't listen to me? I even said her, I bet there's a screenshot of the picture I sent which says, under construction, coming soon. Remember?
You sent me a screenshot recently of, I can show it on stream of what you sent me a screenshot of. And like, I didn't know if it was a new channel
I told you multiple times that I would just repurpose the Waifu Alliance channel because I'm out of channels. We've been talking about it for months.
You did say that, and I admitted to that. But the thing is, I didn't know if you had like changed your mind around it or not, because I know you were thinking about it, but you never like confirmed it to me that you did it.
I just told you that's what I would be doing.
Oh, all this time I thought you were considering it, not that like you were.
It's like that's what I'm doing because it can't be thinking about it. I have no more channels to make until next year because there's a limited amount of channels you can make. I know spousal abuse. She never listens to me, Chan. I just can't.
What would I do for a man, first of all?
Oh my god.
Second of all, here's a screenshot that she sent me, and I'm like, Waifu Alliance podcast. I see this.
Yeah, the
And,
is
like-
at Waifu Alliance.
Yeah, I just read the Waifu Alliance podcast part. I didn't see the at.
See what I gotta deal with here? Hey, Crimson. Okay,
Y'all
let me
making
grab the
fun of
link.
me
Yeah, it's on my main
for
channel,
having
but
a
here's the
disability.
link.
Wild.
You don't have a disability.
Wild.
Girl, I'm
let's see, I'm blind.
just sat here enjoying my fucking.
Yeah,
enjoying
Miwa's
my
like,
fucking
I should have
water.
put Miwa in the middle
You know-
because that's how these fights always end up with Miwa in the middle.
No, I'm comfortable on the side. I'm scared. I'm
But
comfortable, man.
Miwa just watching mom and dad fight.
Fight, yeah.
Del being the dad in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sat here in the middle of the two of you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. Luca
By the way,
doesn't listen to me. We all know
I
this.
just want to make it know. I'm the favorite parent.
Eh.
Are you though?
Yeah. There you go.
okay.
Exactly.
But, like,
It's me.
are you?
Miwa, who
Reminds
do you
me of
hang out
our-
more with? Del or me?
But I'm nicer.
That's because Dell's half asleep all the time.
Hmm,
They
But
always
that
love the
Del,
absentee parent
like,
more. That's
Del
exactly how this goes.
doesn't care.
See, that's because Dell's like half asleep all the time, but Dell also doesn't like. Dell also doesn't like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
What, Miwa?
Dell doesn't post stuff that makes it so that I can't scroll Twitter in public.
Oh, okay. I win, and that's what's important here. But last
I'm
story
about-
before you
I'm-
get distracted again.
Bring up my Twitter. Literally, I make one lewd post like every 2 weeks or some shit like that. And that apparently is too much. My latest lewd
Too
post
much lewd.
was April 26th.
Luca's a brandless. Luca is a brand risk.
I can't find it. Fuck, where is it?
The
You know what?
lewd post before that April 26th one was April 8th. April 8th and April 26th.
Bro,
There's a huge
stop. Let me
difference
tell
in
you
there.
something. When I went and got my hair cut, right? I was sat there scrolling through Twitter, and then all of a sudden I see tits, and I'm like, "Fucking Luca."
For starters, Miwa, I don't have tits.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
For
she's on her
starters.
Last story. Okay, here
Oh
we go.
God.
Last story, and then I'll tell you what we're doing next time, unless Luca has a topic, because I have a topic for next time. I had sex for the first time ever with my boyfriend, but he texted me that day after with a list of mistakes I made. I, 20 female, lost my virginity to my boyfriend, 35 male, a couple days ago. I knew that going in, I was going to be nervous. By the way, I forgot to do the age. She's 20, he's 35, in case someone mixed that. I was going to be nervous and clumsy. That the sex was pretty awkward and sometimes it hurt, so I had to ask him to stop a bit. But he did finish. I'm going to say that word. But I couldn't finish, probably due to nerves. Anyway, the next day I woke up to text from him basically listing the things I did wrong during sex. This is the text. 1. Be sexier. Don't be so quiet. Moan and scream. 2. Your head game needs a lot of work. Look it up. 3. Don't act awkward. You're not a virgin anymore, so don't act like it. 4. You need to get better at shaving. Winky face. 5. Don't tell a guy to stop when he's getting into it. It ruins the mood. 6. Let me try what I want. Not letting me ruins the mood. 6. Don't be shy. It's not sexy. So don't get me wrong. I'm not against being told how I can do stuff better. I know what I'm going to be. I'm not going to be great at sex, obviously. I just don't really like the way he did it.
Can we all
Why would you-
can we all commonly agree? The dude 99% chances of porn addiction.
Oh, I
Yeah.
totally think so. And that, I don't, honestly, it's not surprising to me. He's 35 trying to date a 20-year-old and then like just tell her what to do because he sounds like a creepy fuck.
He
Yeah.
sounds, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the guy was also a virgin.
It's so unhinged.
Brutalization.
Because
Yeah,
the
that guy,
specific
right?
part that she said that he didn't seem like he knew what he was doing leads me to believe the guy was also a virgin, but lied about not being a virgin.
Maybe.
Here, my dudes, if you guys wanna read it,
Like,
you know what? I'm
there's
just gonna move it here.
There's a lot of guys that will lie about not being virgins because they think that being a virgin makes them less attractive.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there are guys who do that. I don't know. I just think that like anybody who's got the audacity, the fucking audacity to say shit like that is somebody who doesn't deserve, a partner.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like honestly, the list, setting a fucking whole list the first time you have sex is fucking crazy. May as well, like one like thing, like, oh yeah, we could like work on head like blowjobs or something. It's okay, it will take time. And the way he fucking said it, also how grapey. The freaking, when I'm into it, don't say stop. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Ugh. The dude was 35 and she was
Yeah.
20 and she was a virgin.
As we're talking about this like one Reddit post that kind of went viral.
Yeah.
See, the wild thing is that let me try what I want, not letting me ruins the mood. Okay, like, what does that even mean? Like, you wanna try anal?
Out of nowhere, Lucas' voice is
Mhm.
fucking up.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's so it. Okay, you know what's the thing? It's such a faux pas, right? To even come up with a list like that. Like, in which actual person, human being, would write up a list like that?
yeah. And the point is that she's a virgin. It's like, oh, don't act shy.
Yeah.
It's not attractive. You knew that she would be, and you're just saying, well, can you act sexy like someone who's experienced?
Yeah.
Why are you with someone unexperienced then?
Can we notice? Can we notice the "you're not a virgin anymore"?
Yeah.
Like, bruh, was he trying to be clever with that?
Like, no, he's
Yeah,
just gonna
no,
be like,
like-
oh, I took your virginity. He was just like trying to like pat himself on the fucking
You're
back.
so right, though, Sneaky. Sneaky said that it's all about control.
Yeah, I would 100%. This is just a
Yeah.
control, 100% control thing.
Yeah,
300%.
it's a
Like, the
control
guy-
thing. Like,
Then go
like
to
the
one.
guy,
Exactly, Darth.
like,
Exactly.
the reason why the guy is dating a 20-year-old is because any woman that knows anything about dating or about sex fucking would look at him and laugh at his face and tell him to fuck off and die
Yeah,
in
it's
a
because,
hole.
as we all
Like-
know, when we were younger, we put it up, like, guys and girls put up with a lot more stuff that you don't know is inappropriate when you're younger. And that's
Yeah.
where the control comes into, because he knows anyone with some experience of dating would be like, the fuck you say to me, bitch?
yeah.
Because if
Like,
yeah.
if you want someone that professional, you should go to a professional. You want somebody that's experienced, go to professional. Like, why are you dating somebody 15 years younger and then being like, why aren't you good at it?
Bro,
Like,
if you have a to-do list for how you
Yeah.
want sex, hire a fucking escort.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Exactly. You learn to tell people to screw off because you learn
Number
your
4
boundaries.
is not. It's number 4 is yeah.
Which one was number 4?
Number 4 is bad.
Trez, yes, Queen.
The shaving one.
You
The
need to be
one.
shaving better. Oh my god. Guys that are like, oh, you have to be shaved perfectly are the same dudes that would be like, I'd never shave my beard for a woman. Just like, I hate the critiques on shaving. Like,
Exactly.
shut-
No. Let me tell you something. Okay, every guy okay, I shit you not. Okay, this is in my experience, right? Every man that says they want a girl to be clean shaven, right? They're the same men who will also tell you, women should love me for me. I shouldn't have to change for a girl.
Yeah.
They're also the people who are like, nope, they gotta
Yeah.
be all clean and shit.
I'm not gonna
Shave
lie
it,
though.
just be
I
hygienic. Exactly.
personally-
Hygiene is the important thing.
I hate body hair, both on me and on my partner. But like, I'm one of the rare cases where like, it's not like a personal preference of like me wanting my partner to not have body hair. I just hate body hair in general.
Yeah.
And like, I'm up in front about that. Generally, if I like am dating someone, I'm like, yeah, I just have a thing about body hair. It just, ugh.
I would say there is an appropriate and inappropriate way to like bring up those things, and just bringing up like that it's a phobia or something, and seeing it's a phobia in Lucre too, it's more understandable in my mind. It's definitely, I hate when it's hypocritical when it's like,
Yeah,
because
like,
you know,
stuff like that needs to be brought up front, not like this dude that's
yeah,
like saying
and
after the
attacking,
fact.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because it's like, do you know a common face infection from women is from beards, scratching and making wounds on the face, and they're so unhygienic, it causes infections and rashes on the face. Because so many guys don't wash their beard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, you have to be careful when you kiss a dude with a beard. Yes, oh my god, I've seen some fucking shockers. I've seen some shockers on women where they've literally had to take antibiotics because of the shit. Because you can get a lot of bacteria on your beard. It's actually really important to like wash your beard, guys. Like, so actual fact, I do know a lot of guys aren't taught about this, but it is important to like upkeep your beard a little bit. But yeah, women, it's like rashes, infections, swollen lips, like someone got foot and mouth or something from a beard all over their lips or some shit. It's like,
you mean hand, foot, mouth disease?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Something like that. I don't know.
I already disliked body hair. That just went up by like 5 levels.
Yeah. But like the worst ones I've seen is just like the scratches turning into big infections because the bacteria. Because when the beard scratch you, you can end up with like little skin cuts, and so if there's bacteria on the beards, it just infects it. So because that's why I've always been like, oh, I'm not sure about kissing dudes with beards. I'm not the hugest fan of some beards. I love some, some I hate some.
Those types of guys.
But
imagine how often they actually wash their downstairs properly.
Oh my god, don't even talk to me. That's a podcast on its own, like genital watching, I swear, because the most horror stories I've heard from most women is not shave.
Can
it's like
you link
washing.
this post?
But it's I have a Reddit screenshot of it. I think it's been taken down. So this is the one I could find.
Okay. No, I've got one. I've got one.
You got one? Okay.
Yeah.
So you won't get it with pubic hair. It's easy to have infections. No, okay. The thing is, with pubic hairs, shaving can actually cause infections because if washing is the most important. Washing any hair. But shaving your pubic hair too regularly or not correctly can cause infections because it's not meant to be shaved. So you can make cuts, and because it's a very delicate bacteria, especially of vaginas. Yes, I said the word vagina.
For those that don't
I have to nuke the VOD now. Fuck.
Me being a freak about this stuff. There are special products that are meant for if you're shaving or waxing those types of areas. There are special products for that.
No longer
for like those specific areas because of how delicate they are.
Yeah. And that's the thing. If you are going to shave, it's actually riskier to shave, I guess.
if you're doing anything down there, look up and buy the special products for those areas. They are made for a reason. And they generally don't cost too much money. And they also last you a large amount of time because of the fact that you only use them for that one fucking area.
Yeah. It's also, if you use the wrong products and you shave, they both increase the right things, especially in women, yeast infections and urine infection, which also increases that in women is if you have sex with a dude with a dirty wang. Yes, doctors have started saying make sure your boyfriend washes because they were finding the increase in urine infections was not because the girls weren't washing, they were following it, but because their boyfriends weren't. So dirty wangs can also hurt it. The cheese guys, I know.
Dude, I shit you not, right? Yeah. One of my friends got an infection from a guy, and that's because that was her boyfriend, by the way. She got an infection from her boyfriend because he cheated on her. Came home and decided to, ask for his thing to be, in her mouth, and she ended up getting a mouth infection. Let's just put it that way. It is so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, Luca did because I guess they don't accept it. I didn't do it. It was Luca. But that's my nightmare. That's my nightmare because I'm only in committed relationships. The only time I've had sex is a committed relationship, and that's what people's like. Oh, you only get sexual transmitted stuff if you're a hoe. And it's like, no, you just need one person to not be trustworthy and be a giant hoe. That's the problem. Is usually it's a break of trust.
One person down the fucking line.
Yeah, exactly.
It's usually a break of trust. and also inexperience from the person receiving it because they don't know what to look out for.
Yeah.
Like,
I've had friends, right? First girlfriend. First girlfriend, first time he's ever been with a girl.
Oh yeah, Elon. Oh,
gets
of course. Yeah,
herpes.
100%. Yeah, go. Sorry.
Just gets herpes. Like,
Ugh.
it's crazy, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I've heard a
Yeah.
couple horror stories like that. Like the one time they had sex and they just got herpes or something, a sexually transmitted disease, and it's just like holy shit. Because the thing is, why herpes is so common? It's because a condom doesn't save you from herpes. Because skin to skin
Yeah.
contact can gives it to you in any kind of way, and that's why. And it's very visual, and it's like ugh. Because a lot of other diseases you need like blood or nicking. It's like the nicking of sex, like can cause it. It's also why
Yeah.
women are more likely to get some of them because of that. Oh, from anal too, because it's more likely to have tearages and stuff like that. But yeah,
or gay people.
yeah.
I
Because
mean,
of
that's
population.
why we heavily that's why we heavily advocate for like, safe sex.
Safe sex, brothers. Always, if
Safe
you're gonna have some
sex
sex,
and,
do it
like,
safe.
Not just that, but also how do you say it in
or-
English?
Consent-
Conscientious.
Conscient.
Here's
Yeah.
where
Do
we
you mean
loop back
consensual?
around.
Consensuals or
No, like, you should be very aware of like who you're having sex with.
Like
oh yes,
conscious.
yes, conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, 100%. I do
Yeah.
think I'm not a fan of like the one night stand things. I would never do it. No shame to anyone that does. But I think it is very high, more high risk than people give it like the credit to be.
Del and I technically didn't have a
100%.
one night stand because we're still married.
Oh my god, Luca. But like it's like it doesn't affect me because I don't do it, but like I do feel like the people that do one night stand, it's really fucking risky. It's played as something so normal, but it's risky. I feel like it's risky
100%.
behavior.
There's been
You
so
know-
many times where I've been with people, they instantly want to have sex, and it's like, one, not interested. B, I literally just met you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
3, you're creepy.
Yeah,
You-
oral
okay.
herpes is the most common kind of herpes, which is sucks.
You wanna know something? So in Singapore, there's this one dude, right? Who basically he kind of got blasted on like Facebook. Where this girl was like, yeah, if you see this guy, be careful, he gave me herpes.
Holy shit.
24 other women recognized the dude and also said this is the guy who gave me herpes too. 24 other women. So it basically started like doing rounds, right? Like it was a PSA, like don't have sex with this one guy in particular because he's got herpes.
Honestly, I think personal service announcements on that should be more common.
You know what he did?
Yeah.
He filed a police report because he said it was slander against like his against his like what is it? His personage? It was slander.
Is it slander of
So he
24
ended up
people
taking-
confirm this?
25.
25! Oh my
Including
god.
the original girl who made the post. It was it's just
Wild.
like, yeah, I get that like PSAs like that, people can use them like,
But
poorly.
25! 25
But-
people.
That
But
is so
25 people
wild.
kind
Like,
of
how do you
insane.
prove that?
Yeah,
It's like,
defamation.
Because
And, like,
defamation's hard to prove in almost every country.
Yeah.
But, like,
there's also a
how
lot
do
of
you even, like,
a lot
go
of
say you don't have
places
herpes?
where like
Mm.
it is illegal to have sex if you know you have an STD.
Yeah, it's illegal
Yeah.
in Oz, too, to have sex knowing you have an STD.
I
Without-
don't think it is in Singapore. Wait, is it
Mm.
illegal to
Also, local, it wasn't a sin because Del and I got married instantly.
Oh my god.
So it was a one night stand, but since we got married, it wasn't, and we're still together, and
You
we're
can
and we're
believe
fine.
Luca, but
No
I've never done a
tension.
one-night stand, so...
Yeah, she never did a one night stand because we're still married, so it wasn't a
my
one night
God.
stand.
There shouldn't be any ad scene they just happened. There shouldn't be any goddamn it Twitch. I'm not for
Mhm.
sure it's legal, but I think you can't.
Give me more
Well,
ads.
discriminate just means treat them poorly for having it. It doesn't mean you can't. You have to have sex with them or you're discriminating. It just means you can't treat them like shit for having a disease. Because people get discriminated against for having AIDS, I think. So
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. Apparently
exactly.
in Singapore it's illegal if you specifically if you've got HIV, and it also depends on the severity, but if it's not a life-threatening one like syphilis, you will not be penalized heavily, at least. I think it's a fine or something.
I think
Yeah.
because like we're right near like this Asian waiver thing where a lot of people there's a lot of weird crimes around us, and in Australia's very aware of a lot of things because we have like a cyber crimes unit and stuff. I think where we crack down hard on it's because we're very aware because of some cases like and stuff like that, and going to foreign countries to do this, that having a sexual kink for transmitting diseases to someone is like on the rise. Like that is actually a sexual kink people have.
That is true. There's also some people that enjoy. You mentioned it before, but people that are into breeding.
And that's why Australia's cracked
And
down on it. It's like, don't fucking bring people into your kink, you animal. They're doing it on purpose so hard. Like,
Like it's like, oh.
To another person without their knowledge, it recently was decriminalized in California, though after a senator turned out to be a bug chaser. What's a bug chaser?
Ooh.
Someone that I think like is trying to get diseases.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Let me look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
What?
What?
Like, yeah.
The fuck? Like, gotta catch them all?
Gotta catch them.
Yeah, bug chasing and gift giving are colloquial terms used by some men who have sex to describe intentional unprotected sex to unprotected sex to spread sexual diseases.
Oh, so it's not just getting, it's also spreading. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. But still weird. That's crazy.
The fuck?
Cutting off limbs because they want to be disabled.
Bro, that's insane.
I don't know if it's the same as cutting off your limbs to want to be disabled. I think they're kind of different, but yeah.
There's some people that do crazy shit like that, but for insurance.
Yeah.
I sleeping.
Like
Yeah, no, what
insurance,
do you just join in? I don't really know either. Apparently
Crazy.
some people out there be
Slapper.
crazy.
Oh yeah, there's some crazy things. But yeah, and that was the last question for the girl failure podcast. This went on for way longer than I thought, but like I think it went well mostly. Our girl failure podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're only gonna get partially canceled.
Oh, partially.
Please
don't take anything too seriously.
Like I'm here talking about like castration for all men, and they'll just instantly piss us off all the Americans.
Any YouTube.
See, that's why we're getting fucking canceled, man.
Okay, YouTube, if you're in the comments and you made it this far, and you comment mad that I don't want a gun more than Lucas saying it's like castrate men or men suck or something, what the fuck, okay? Why do I get more shit for not wanting a gun? That doesn't make any sense.
Because all men deeply want to be castrated.
Fucking
all men.
I just want you guys to know.
Yeah.
I'm not the crazy one.
Yeah, Miwa wasn't the crazy one this time. I was like,
I'm not the crazy one.
It's like Miwa usually have some crazy takes when it comes to relationships, but they were actually very cool and collected. So
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I figured because you know the other one's talking about like, you know, men not having rights and shit. So you know.
The other one, you mean Del?
No, not that one.
Not that one?
You mean
not that one?
But, okay, I do have a topic for next week, unless it depends if Luca comes up on between that. But my next topic for the next podcast will be virtual girlfriends. For men.
Virtual girlfriends in what sense?
Okay, there's like virtual girlfriend, AI girlfriends, there's Japanese like projection girlfriends for CAFs now, like VR girlfriends, so virtual girlfriends for men, like as in general. The use of virtual girlfriends, be it VTuber girlfriends, VR, AI, yeah, that will be the topic for the next podcast.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, not right. We're not talking about this now. This will be next time. That's the topic for next week.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll bring some articles and some stuff.
I feel like there's a lot of sides for that one. Like by example,
That's why I think it's good to talk about.
Like, because there's a huge difference between long distance and like an AI girlfriend.
Oh yeah, and long distance definitely isn't like what I would count as a virtual girlfriend. Like maybe girlfriend experience is getting close to.
It would still technically be, because if you met online, that is a virtual girlfriend.
Yeah, but they're actually.
I mean,
your girlfriend.
I feel like.
Well, the thing is,
right? There's a very big difference between like having a hologram Hatsune Miku AI girlfriend versus having like a GFE like VTuber shooter.
Yeah, that is even that I would say is a huge difference. Like that's a huge scale.
The
difference.
Bring it up is because you mentioned VR chat, and there's also like a lot of
not
cases
VR chat,
where
VR.
people
Oh, Maple says save the topic for next time. You're gonna run out of content.
Yes, exactly. That's correct.
We'll make
it. Me and Luca will make a scale for this. We'll cut it off.
Cycles online.
Yeah, like I'm basically just clarifying the conversation topics.
Okay.
I'm not giving my opinion on anything.
Yeah, VTuber, it's like holograms, that kind of stuff. We'll pick a cutting off point, what we will count as that topic before we do this. But yes, we don't want to run out of things, but that will be the next time when I organize it. Hopefully Mio will be free again, but I'll probably invite another person on just to keep it interesting. But we'll see how it goes. And thanks for being on. I'm gonna end it here and move. Are you staying to stream, Miwa? Or?
Girl, no. Girl, no. I haven't eaten. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Oh, we're all ending. Amazing.
Okay. You know who I'm gonna rate?
We're all indeed, yeah. Well, I'm
gonna rate Meaningful because
let's all raid Meaningful.
Hi, Crow.
Yeah, but okay. Later, I'll take you over to me. Yes, I will see you guys for the next podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. It will take some structuring.
Dog, I'm gonna see
but yes, girl failures for the win.
Bye, Crow.
Let's go to Meaningful.
Girl, we're only girl failures, nothing more.
I'm gonna do girl failure raid.
Bro. Anyways, I'll see you guys probably tonight. I'm not sure yet. Maybe tonight. Love you guys. Bye.
Hobo Del Raid. It's supposed to be Girl Failure podcast. Girl Failure.